Boss forced me to give away my hard-earned money, so I sabotaged her bonus. Every year company I worked for has a huge fundraising campaign. They solicit from all employees to voluntarily contribute towards charities directly from their paycheck, pre-tax. You are encouraged and very heavily pressured to donate to pre-selected charities of their choice in smaller amounts per month for the year or one lump sum. Think lots of email reminders and signage all over company walls. Ploys of having your name entered for prize drawings didn't matter how much you contribute, although prizes were always won by company executives and leadership. The company had running totals for departments of how many people were contributing. They wanted 100 participation from all departments. It was supposed to be private and anonymous and only show numbers. I quickly learned it wasn't as anonymous or voluntary as advertised. If one or two people were holding back, they were usually approached by the administrator and pressured to participate. What's really strange is the administrator of my department at the time, who was usually very stoic and stern, became giddy about the charity campaign. It was weird and raised alarms. One year I was struggling hard, so I wasn't going to contribute. I was so broke, but here comes admin lady into the office suite where almost to 100 participation claps, giddy squee. She looks around and starts to question each person. She was eyeballing me the whole time, trying to subtly make her way to me. She gets to my desk. Have you made your contribution yet? Without thinking, should have just told her it was personal. I told her I was still considering which charity. She pulls a chair over to my desk with a sob story from one of the charities and how the money helps those in need. She asked me to pull up the charity website and literally walked me through entering my contribution. So as a good little young, naive worker, I did as I was being basically forced to do and contributed a minimal $24 a year or $2 a month donation on my measly salary. I made our department reach 100 participation. Who cares, right? The next year I purposely waited until the last second to make my contribution to see if I got the same one-on-one chat with admin lady. Sure enough, here she comes with the same sob story she has memorized and would baby talk me through making my contribution while she watched. I soon became her target to get rid of. She was out for my job, so she separated me from people I got along well with, including my direct boss, and made me report directly to her. I knew I had to get out of there quickly or I'd lose my job. I applied for positions and wound up transferring to another department within a few weeks. It ended up being an amazing move and one of my favorite positions to date. In this new department they organized and ran multiple company, city, and county-wide events, one of the biggest being the charity campaign for the whole company. I brought up to my new coworkers how incredibly weird my previous admin lady was at that time of year. They said of course she wanted 100 participation. Admins get a bonus when their departments are 100 participation. You can bet your sweet rear ends I started telling everyone in my previous department about that little tidbit. The next year the department had one of the lowest participation efforts. Being that I was in a better place in life and actually liked my new department and leadership, I began willingly contributing because the new admin would take that bonus and buy everyone lunch or some form of thanks. Edited for paragraph spacing.